Hi everyone, BJ here. We actually have two announcements. We've changed our channel from BJ Studios to Blitz Gaming. So basically we're going to be doing gaming related stuff, as in reading books with something related to the video game. We're also just going to be playing video games. Sadly, I can't change the name of my Twitch account though. So it's still going to be excuse me. It's still going to be BJ Studios. And yeah. So those are the two announcements. So the main reason why I started this video was because, as the book shown, we're going to be doing a speed reading of FNAF The Silver Eyes. It's the graphic novel version. And obviously it's created by Scott Cawthon, and I don't really know how to pronounce the other creators of said book, but let me just read to you the little this I don't know what it's called. It's okay. The first ever Five Nights at Freddy's graphic novel, an adaptation of the first New York Times bestseller, The Silver Eyes. 10 years after the horrific murders at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza that ripped their own town apart, Charlie, whose father owned the restaurant, and her childhood friends reunite on the anniversary of the tragedy and find themselves in the old pizza place, which had been locked up and abandoned for years. After they discover a way inside, they realize things are not what they used to be. The four adult-sized animatronic mascots that once entertained patrons have changed. They now have a dark secret and a murderous agenda. Complete with new information, intense, terrifying illustrations. Fans won't want to miss the graphic novel adaptation by Scott Cawthon and Kira Breed Risley. I'm sorry if I pronounced his or her name, and Claudia Schroeder. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm guessing it's Swedish. Whose stunning artwork has featured in the games. So yeah. Again, before we start, this is the Silver Eyes cover for said graphic novel. You see Bonnie, Freddy, Chica, Mr. Cupcake, the main character Charlie, which after we're done reading the first couple of chapters, I'll explain what actually Charlie is, because it turns out she's not even human. But I think those that have actually read the book, the actual book, already know what I'm going to talk about, or have watched Game Theory's video. Without further ado, let's start reading Five Nights at Freddy's The Silver Eyes. Okay. He sees me. Crash. I have to get out. I have to. Glass hits the main character. Alright. I'm just gonna stop showing the pictures. Okay. Crash. Crash. Womp. Shove. He's Foxy. I just had to show you all that. Chapter 1. Still a few hours to kill. Come on, Charlie. You know where you want to go. She opens the door, walks up the stairs, opens the door to some familiar room. Hello, Theodore and Stanley. You need a new coat of paint, Stanley. Coat? I said code. I meant, you need a new coat of paint, Stanley. Hi, Ella. I remember showing those closets to John. Why do you have 3 closets? I love Eli. I guess Theodore was some sort of animatronic. You know, one of those voice activated animatronics. I think it was one of those. I love you too, Dad. Puts down Theodore. 1 hour later, Hurricane Diner. It's been a while. King, Carlton, Jessica, and John. Charlie! I'm going to be doing the voices for the characters different. I'm going to be using my voice for Charlie and my voice for Carlton and John. Charlie! I was just telling John and Carlton about my glamorous life. You know, sorry. You know Jessica lives in New York? Did you know Jessica lives in New York, I mean? 8 million people live in New York. It's not exactly an achievement. Well, I've never been anywhere. I swear. When I turn 18, I'm out of here. Jason! Where's everyone else? Wait, no, I messed it up. Where's everyone else? Marla and Lamar are coming tomorrow morning. Marla's bringing her little brother. Can you believe it? Jason? Yeah, I had to use my voice for Charlie because it's hard doing 2 female voices at the same time. So I'm just going to use my voice. I think she's like in her 13. She's 13 or so. Or 15. I honestly don't know. Alright? Sorry. Last time I saw him, he was only a baby. Yeah, great. Huh? Anyway, I booked a room at the motel down on the highway. The boys are staying with Carlton. Hey, does anyone know what's happening tomorrow? Yeah. What do we even say Michael's parents? Carlton, sorry. Carlton, do you ever see them? Not really. I'm surprised they stayed in Hurricane. I wonder if they're actually the ones that caused the bite. How could they not? His body's never been found. Maybe that was what the scholarship is. An admission that he's never coming home. How could... Oh, wait, I already read that. How could they leave the only home Michael knew? If you didn't know, here's a quick fun fact. Michael Afton is actually one of the first victims to get killed in Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, for those that didn't know, they don't have a good encyclopedic... Yeah, an encyclopedic knowledge of the games. I've at least played through all 5. Alright, anyway. Do you still write, John? I remember you declared yourself an author when we were about 6. Actually, I do my E's the right way around these days. But I still write, yeah. Short stories, mostly. Boy, if you don't... I'm sorry, I had to. Hey, Carlton. It was like dead silence for a couple of minutes. Sorry about that. Whatever happened to Freddy's anyway? It's okay, Carlton. I like to know too. They built over it. I don't know what it's too far back from the road to see. It's been blocked off for years until under construction. You can't even tell if Freddy's is still there. Not Fredbear's, by the way. Weren't really paying attention. So it could still be there? Wait. So it could still be there? I'm going outside for a minute. I'm sorry, I had to say something stupid. I'll be right. Nope. Never mind. Okay, two stupid quips. You knew it would come up. You knew we would have to talk about it. Charlie? You forgot your jacket. Thanks. I haven't learned to think before I talk. Sorry about that. It's okay. It sounds stupid, but I never think about it. I don't let myself. No one knows. Sorry. No one knows what happened except my aunt, and we never talk about it.
Hey, remember the time at Freddy's when the merry-go-round got stuck?
And Marla kept riding until her parents plucked her off. Her face was bright red, crying like a baby. She puked everywhere. I think for college now I have to do my Macho Man voice. I don't know. It'd just be cool.
Gross! I never wrote it again after that.
Hey, I never puked. Come on, Jessica. They cleaned it. I'm pretty sure the kids puked all over the place. Those what for signs weren't there for a reason. Right, Charlie? I was like, right, Charlie? Right. We used to spend so much time there. The privilege of knowing the owner's daughter. I forgot to do the female voice. You know what? Whatever. I couldn't help who my dad was. I mean, could you have a better childhood than spending all day at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza? I loved those animals so much that what was the proper name for them? Animals? Mascots? Robots? I think they're all correct. I remember how I used to talk to Bonnie. I used to complain to him about my parents. I'm just going to stop doing the voices and just use my normal voice. Animatronic therapy. Recommended by 6 out of 7 crazy people. Shut up, Carlton. I knew he wasn't real. I just like talking to him. I liked Freddy the most. He always seems the most relatable. You know, there are lots of things from childhood that I can't remember at all, but I swear, I close my eyes and I see every last detail of that place. That's pretty weird. Okay. I used to hide when it was time to go home. I wanted to be stuck overnight so I can have the whole place to myself. Yeah, and you always hid under the same table. Sometimes I feel like I remember each inch of it, like Carlton, but again, it is in all pieces. It is all in pieces, I mean. I remember drawing on the placemats, eating greasy pizza, hugging Freddy, his yellow fur. Writing nonsense on the wall, hugging Freddy, his yellow fur getting stuck in all my clothes. But Freddy was brown, right? Guess you don't remember it that well after all. Right. I meant brown. How could I misremember such a basic detail? So you really don't know what happened to it, Carlton? No, I don't know what happened. Alright, so that's pretty much the end of the first part of the FNAF spooky readings. That's what I'm calling it. Thanks for watching. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Let me know if you want me to do more of these speed readings, and I'll be more than happy to. So, 1 second, everybody. I'm BJ, and we're blitz blazing out.